Oh, fuck. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. God damn it. I'm not prepped. Fuck. Hold on. Wait. Guys, I woke up 15 minutes ago. I could not have cut this down any fucking closer to the wire. I could not have cut that any fucking closer. I know, I sound like I just woke up. We're 1 minute away from the live Pokemon Day announcements. Oh boy. That was great. How are you guys doing? Good morning. I have my coffee. I have my meds. If you haven't taken your meds yet, please do so. Holy shit, oh, an hour and a half? Alright, let's get this show on the road here.
I'm ready. There's 200,000 people waiting to watch this right now on the.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Crazy.
Can you guys not see it? Oh no.
Yeah, it's like a normal time at a lot of.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say this was not part of my plan. If it didn't work.
But man, 30 years.
Of course, it's never part of the plan if shit doesn't work. We know that. No, I need to spin. There we go. Perfect. Now you guys know I'm looking at you. Beautiful. Drink water. Hold on. Dude, every time I sneeze, ugh, it's so bad. Like I said, I can tell I'm not up at this time usually.
I like Pokemon Friends. They just released
Thank you for watering me. Can you guys hear it? Okay.
Little stuffed animals and decorate rooms with them.
Oh, that's adorable.
You guys hear it all right, or do I need to adjust the volume of the stream a little bit? Of the people yapping.
I think it says that the premiere is technically starting at 6:01 a.m.
Oh, it does. It does.
It is 6:01 a.m.
Yep, just turned 6:01.
Pokemon Presents. Am I on the wrong fucking channel?
On the phone stat.
Am I? I am! Oh no, I'm not. No, go fucking fuck! God!
Much more manageable.
Pokemon Day. Oh, maybe I should call this Pokemon Day Watch Party! Fuck!
I think it's time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, what's the last gen they added to that?
I don't want to hear these people fucking yapping. Hold on.
Don't know where they're at. I know they have.
Oh my god, look guys, it's me!
Pokemon. I think it might be. They might be around there because I think.
Pokemon?
A day, like a Pokemon Day.
Pokemon Presents, Pokemon Presents, Pokemon Presents.
Or Community Day, I guess is what it's called.
I think they had a community day. I don't know if you just said this, so apologies. Like 2 days ago? Like on Sunday?
Holy shit, it's Indiana. I know, it's me! I'm streaming
At
too!
least in LA,
Pokemon
it was
Presents,
like
oh my god.
Bowl.
Oh, it was we had Square Bunny.
Pokemon Presents.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, wait! I'm not ready! Alright, I guess I'm just watching this.
I want the pin for this.
Shut up! I don't want to talk to you! I'm the streamer here! My god, where is the official Pokemon stream? You guys keep watching. I'm gonna go look for the stream.
Aww.
This is cute.
I love the Let's Go recognition.
Oh, how cool is that, though? Ah, fuck me. Shut up, people!
Aww.
Even in different languages, very cute.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan.
That's true.
Marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. In those first two titles, 151 Pokemon made their appearance. Now,
well, once again, welcome. Nearly 3,000
Pokemon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokemon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokemon series' 30th, a milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you.
That's cool.
We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokemon continues to evolve.
Most exciting.
In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokemon. Please enjoy the presentation.
I guess I can't find the fucking, the start of the... I can't find the plane thing.
What you got?
Guys, I'm so dumb. Hold on, we're gonna jump real quick. This is gonna be a little jarring. I'm very sorry.
What? What?
This will be a little jarring.
It's very cute, yeah.
Alright, here we go.
We can't wait to see you this
This
August.
is, we were so far behind
Thank
on
you,
YouTube.
Pokemon trainers.
Did I miss anything important? Not yet, no. Just me struggling, but I got there. Don't worry about it. We're good now. I don't care about their chat. I only care about my chat. Alright. Bit quiet. Holy shit, it's a deal. Alright, alright. Can you guys hear? Ooh! Are they bringing the Legends cards back? Title Japanese man that gave off any riptides deserves a Nobel Prize. That's all I'm saying. Oh, are they bringing all these cards back for the TCG anniversary? The only thing I think you guys really missed was that Pokemon Red and Green, I think it is, are coming to Switch. Releasing simultaneously worldwide. Oh, so we don't have a release date on that yet. Great! It's gonna be a bitch to get that. Pokemon Go's been out for 10 years already? That's fucking insane. Dude, I was there when when the Pokemon Go craze of 2016 hit. I'm so old!
A huge range of Pokemon that have appeared in Pokemon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokemon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
And the jeans, leggings, or stockings look nice. Red will be appearing in Pokemon Masters EX. Wow, they tried to copy the original art style. That's kind of insane. He looks...
Let your curiosity shine! Like a twinkling star!
You know, I tried to install that game on my phone. My phone won't take it.
Pokemon Masters EX.
I'd love to play that game, but I can't. Pokemon Cafe. They gotta fucking give us every bit about what they're doing for all of their mobile games. Pokemon has so many mobile games, that's insane. Oh, that's cute. I will say, the style for Pokemon Cafe is pretty cute. You can also play it on Nintendo Switch 2 systems! Gotta find something to sell that thing. Pokemon Sleep? I played a little bit of that too, that was kind of okay. It's Mew! Is the volume still okay, guys? Am I quiet now? New missions beginning tonight. Oh my god, what a shout out to the original movie. That's kind of fucking insane.
To celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and
Well, it was good,
Articuno will be
excellent.
joining the fray. The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into
Look,
battle.
it's Lego League of Legends Pokemon.
You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss what's coming.
Does anybody actually play that game? An Electrode Volleyball World Tour? What? What? going on TCG Pocket. Dude, I played that game too. I kind of thought the pull rates were dookie. Just a little shitty. No, it's pay to win Unite. Is it? Is it really bad? It's probably the special ones that you have to get for it to be decent, huh? Oh, that's pretty cool. I might log in for that. Oh my god! No way! They're bringing Gale of Darkness back? Dude! I wanted to play that game since I was young and found out it existed. I had my obsession with Lugia phase. That's awesome! Whoa, fucking wild. These character designs. Hell yeah, brother. I can't wait. I have wanted to play that game since I was, like, young. Both GameCube games. Yeah, after this it'll probably be Coliseum. Hell yeah! Oh, coming March. Nintendo GameCube and Nintendo Classics. Is that the fucking... It is. It's the online thing, of course it is.
I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our
They
games.
didn't say anything about Coliseum.
First off,
it was just
we have information
Shadows
regarding
of
the
Darkness.
Pokemon Fire Red version and Pokemon Leaf Green version games
There you
coming
go.
to Nintendo Switch. The Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games in Japan,
And
were
money,
released
money,
on Game Boy Advance in 2004.
Man, just let me buy it.
Today,
Fuck.
these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokemon Home in the future.
Cool.
This way, you can bring Pokemon obtained in other Pokemon RPG series
It
titles
pisses
on
me
adventures
off
with
to
you.
no end that
Or
if
you
try
can
to
send
port your
Pokemon to visit
into
Pokemon
Legends EA,
Champions.
they
We
can't
hope
go
you look
back.
forward to it.
Or Scarlet Violet. I'm gonna give me a good Platinum remake. No, legit!
Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
I'm with you, not. Oh, Pokemon Champions news. What do we got on this? Whoa! I'm a terrible person. I just was not prepared. I was not prepared for an angry, greasy-looking man. I will say, this is something that does kind of look interesting to me, this Pokemon Champions. I just am not competitive enough to care about doing it beyond, like, playing with my close friends, if that. As long as I get to play with my favorite Pokemon, I don't care. Oh. Oh no! That's not good! There was an error while broadcasting! Oh shit. That's not good. Oh man. Are they still running? They are running, so... Wow, they did break it. That is crazy. Maybe it just couldn't handle it. Alright. So first impressions, not great. Mostly more of the same. The only thing I thought was kind of cool and interesting that I want to take part in is the Pokemon XD, but that's only available with the special expansion on your Switch membership. So I'll go fuck myself. Man. Fucking insane. I did think it was really cool. I don't know how many of you are, like, big Pokemon fans, but, like, I thought it was cool that they included the Latias and Latios shot referencing the movie. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm a nerd. I'm not gonna lie. I wear my nerd card pretty loudly. God damn. Well, that's some stuff. I don't know how many of you played the original Pokemon games. I don't know that I'm gonna buy Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'm kind of on the fence about it. Although I would love to see a port of Pokemon Platinum, like you were saying, not or Pokemon Ranger, honestly, the game that I want them to remake that I know they never will is Explorers of Sky Mystery Dungeon. I think it was the best of all the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I wish I will die on that hill. I think it was just the best of them all. Ranger just unlocked memories I had long forgotten. I have emulators. True. If you have emulators, then no one can stop you. And no one can stop you. I have emulators, yeah. Oh, man. I wonder why they're broken. It's fucking crazy, dude. I'm on Twitch. Here we go. Everybody's freaking out in the chat. That's crazy. Yeah, close that window. I don't need that window. Yeah, and I'm Hank, so I'm good. Shh, don't say that so loud! Nintendo will hear you! Oh! 10 minutes! And it's not even counting down! Whoop! Man, looks like they really fucked it up. It's really jacked. I don't know, has this ever happened before? Has Pokemon ever had errors before with this kind of thing? I don't know that anybody's ever watched it that much. Guys, I could have gone back to bed. I could have slept. I could have slept in for a couple minutes. They still wouldn't have started. They still would not have been ready to go. Wonder what's going on. Who knows? Who's to say? Who's to say? Alright, let me get back in here so I can actually see what you guys are saying to me. I play fan games. I have heard, what is it? Pokemon, fuck, I don't remember which one it is, but I remember, like, oh, that's not, oh, guys.
Pokemon Champions. We hope you look forward to it. Next, we have some news about Pokemon Champions.
Oh, are we good now? Okay. Alright, so we can still yap for a little while because we've already seen this. There was a fan-made Pokemon game that from what I understand, that came out relatively recently that was like really big and had a lot of like the cool features from Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I wish they would do more with like the Pokewalker type stuff. I really did enjoy the Pokewalker aspect. And Let's Go Pikachu even tried to do something similar, and I thought it was kind of mediocre comparatively. Maybe that's what I thought, but I don't know. The Pokewalker was just unique. It had more features. It was smaller. It was easier to carry around, and you could just wear it around day to day. So I don't know. Give me a fucking Pokewalker 2.0 a month. Pokemon, I think, is catering more towards, like, I don't know. I don't want to say they're catering more towards kids, because they always have, but I think I'm just a grumpy, jaded old Pokemon fan. Wow, they she was. You know some people are gonna overdo that and make it less fun for other people. I play Power World Nintendo, yeah.
We the chair.
Some guy showed up to the studio with his life-size Gardevoir plushie. Oh, yeah!
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA
oh,
game.
This
the newest title in the Pokemon series.
Okay.
Please take a look at this video.
But Legends ZA is so mediocre. It's just not. It's just. It's. I literally only bought that game for the character customization, which isn't even that in-depth. Have a few cool lesbian fits, though. But they locked, like, your starter evolutions behind ranked play and shit like that. God, it was just... I feel like Legends ZA was kind of a mess. A little bit. Kind of a mess. retrofits could be their own game. And oh, 100%. 100%. If they did like Pokemon Snap, but like instead of just photographing Pokemon in the wild, you were like a studio owner that took pictures of people. Kind of a mess, maybe an understatement for ZA. Yeah, it was not great. Matching contest games. Oh god, if only, you know what I want, like legit? I want a fucking Pokemon Ranger, not Ranger, like, I don't know, a game where you're raising Pokemon, please? Like, just raising them. I don't want to battle, I don't want to, like, I want to raise them. I want them to treat them like my little pets. Give me a more cozy game and not like fucking Pokopia. Like, give me something about raising Pokemon, please.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered.
Oh god. Is that what that was showing me?
This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning the battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace. Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Oh, Pokopia. It's gonna be a fucking Farmers and Pokemon game. Well, Pokopia is supposed to be like a combination of Animal Crossing and Pokemon from what I understand, so let's see what this has to offer for us. Fucking, who's having the rave in the cave? Oh! I don't know why this song makes my heart happy. Stereo, random.
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside?
Wow! A new Rotom version
It's
in
really
2026
and
that
seems to
isn't
go by
a fucking
DJ Rotom.
Pokedex?
What happens if you
Insane.
give it a CD in the game?
Yeah, it is a Ditto reviving an World, yeah. Oh!
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music.
See, I have some
Ditto and
interest
the
in
others are
Pokemon
grooving to the
Pokopia,
beat
but I'm
too.
afraid to buy
Let's
it.
listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks
I'm
while
afraid
I
it's
introduce
gonna
you to
be-
the world of Pokemon
Shut up!
Pokopia.
I'm afraid it's gonna be mediocre.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It
Show me
seems
Pokemon's
like
about to
Ditto
teach a
is
whole
working
generation what a
alongside other
CD
Pokemon to
is.
develop
No,
the
don't
town.
say that! Please tell me they know what a
Wow,
CD
they're sure
is.
fired up.
Come on, they're not even that old.
Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too. But how do you cook?
I think, okay, legitimately, one of my biggest issues with Pokopia is the way that it looks. I know what it is, but the younger Gen Z and a Gen A don't. No! No! There's no way they don't know what a CD is. Come on.
That silhouette.
Oh god, it's a Greedent. Oh, he's a chef. That's kind of cute. Okay, you know what? That's cute. That's kind of adorable.
A Greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes.
Okay, he's kind of cute. He's kind of cute.
Each Pokemon has
That's
different
Cooking
foods
animations
they
with Fat Ass
prefer.
Squirrel would go hard, not a lie.
Some dishes will even power up your
Ditto
moves
look
when
like
you
that.
hit
I
them.
think part of my
This
reason
will make it
that I
even
don't-
easier to
I'm like
develop
on the
the
fence about
town.
this game is that the main character is so ugly.
Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing.
His character exactly.
In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people.
Oh,
First,
why do they
let's
look
play
like
some hide
that?
and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are.
No amount of character customization
There's
makes
someone
Ditto's
here,
face
too.
any more acceptable. Is it a Ditto? It
But
is, yeah.
Where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects too! That was a fun game of hide and seek. By working together,
I'm sorry,
you can even build something
Minecraft-style
this
building?
big.
What? That's insane.
Together, you can develop a
more
town.
in depth than Animal Crossing.
Or go on far-off adventures.
And I did it turn into a human.
New
because it's dangerous
encounters
for
may
them to
await
trade
you
on.
as well.
Oh, they did that a long time ago.
Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time.
So it's like a full-on, like, world.
Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
Okay, maybe I'm a little more interested. That does seem like a good... It does seem good. It does seem like it might be good. Because originally, the only one Ditto couldn't change his face, not to say for all of them. Yeah, I remember that.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday,
that might be good.
March 5th.
That one might be.
We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up.
The price? Oh, you know what? That's true. And I need a new Switch.
Today, we covered all of the information you see here. We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you all.
Damn, I didn't know I've been streaming that long.
Thank you for tuning in.
That's what happens when you're having a good time. Alright, what is this? New gen? Oh! Pokeblocks? Okay, let's see. It seems like this is artwork featuring all the different games they've done this far. Mainline games, anyway. Oh, hi Pikachu. He's so cute. Look at how soft he looks. Supposed to be like Mama and Papa Pikachu. If that was the video. Okay. It looks. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Consider me? I'm kind of shocked. Looks a lot better than one would think. I'll allow it. Yeah, I'll allow it. For now. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. We're getting to see the starter Pokemon? Alright, what do we got? Oh my god! Papa! What the fuck is that? Papa was cute. Drop, that's crazy, yeah. Oh, look at it! Really? Oh! It looks like they're trying to pull it. But that's not it. That's not to size Wailord. That's not what that is. That's not a word. That's not to scale. Oh, Bomb, I love he is so cute. Pokemon wins. Oh my god, the leakers were right. That's actually what it's called. Fucking insane. Pokemon Winds and Waves is the actual name. Released next year. Wow. It's not over. Okay, there it is. That was it. Thanks for watching, guys. All right. We gotta sit for a minute. So, how do we feel about the announcements for the anniversary? Wonder if they'll actually model the world this time instead of one big sticker flatly texturing everything. It looked like they were. It looked like it was more. It looked better. That's for sure. I'm sure we can find the actual like. I'm sure we can find the actual like video now. Pokemon Winds and Waves. Here we go. Pokemon's from spawning out of bounds. Yeah. Thank you for logging in, Yellow. Alright, let's see this here. So, this shot was not very promising. Oh, this is like the actual trailer. Hold on. Oh, wait, is this a fan-made trailer? Wait a second. Yes, it is. The trailer for Pokemon Winds and Waves. Here we go. Boop, hello. Thank you guys for logging in. Yellow, you were not first, but congrats on first. Alright. Let's see here. It looks a little better. Like, it doesn't look like most games that come out this era, but it definitely looks, I would say it looks a little better. Like, I think that this definitely looks better. I think I paused it at the wrong moment because it doesn't look great. Auto. Here we go. 1080p. That still doesn't look great. It looks better. That was the first minute. Slightly early because we were live streaming the Pokemon Day announcements. I think it looks a little better. I still don't think it looks comparable to most games that come out nowadays, but it definitely looks better than ZA does. Hill is first to finish. The question, like, it only has to improve, right? If it's not coming out till next year, it has to get better, right? It looks like they're combining, like, a lot of Pokemon from other gens, too. So, maybe this game will be really big. Maybe it's gonna be a big game. Pom Pom is... Okay, can we talk about these? Fucking wild. Look at that, man. Look at that angry chicken. Grout. He's an angry chicken. Fucking insane. Look at him. He's so grouchy. Like, I don't care if it looks like Sword and Shield quality, because I think SNS looked pretty good with a decent balance of style. No, I agree. I think definitely comparatively, I think Sword and Shield looked significantly better than ZA and, the other one that came out recently. Fucking Scarlet Violet. It'll be like the Kalos only had a few new mons. Maybe. Pom Pom! He's so cute! Okay, I think... come on. Look at his face! Look at that face! How do you not love that face? I think I found my starter for this gen, guys. It's Pom Pom. Pom Pom! Look at him! He's so cute! This thing is fucking terrifying to look at. I don't like this. I don't like Gekwa. Pombonium, yep. I don't like, this thing is fucking horrifying. I don't like it. I don't know, I think it definitely looks better. It looks better than ZA and Scarlet and Violet did. Just at a glance. It has to get better, right? I say, hopefully. not to scale. This bothers me. I'm gonna be 100%, like, I know this is such a fucking nitpick, but this and this are not to scale. This is supposed to be a lot smaller. This is supposed to be a lot bigger. If you're gonna scale these guys to their actual size, like, come on. Like, make them the right size. Don't, come on. Come on. I don't care if Wailord is fucking huge. Make it to scale and don't stick it in a reef. You know what, though? You know what this implies? I didn't think about this until we started really looking at it. This implies that unlike any other Pokemon game in the new gens, we can go underwater. The last time we were able to go underwater in a mainline Pokemon game was back in fucking Gen 3, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pretty sure that's the last time we actually had the ability to go underwater in the mainline Pokemon game. You could do it in, like, Pokemon Ranger and stuff like that, but this is the first time we've been able to do that in mainline for a very long time. So I'm interested to see how they do this. Scarlet and Violet genuinely made my eyes hurt. Not a joke, just couldn't look at it for long. Yeah, no, I totally get it. It was also very, from what I remember about Scarlet and Violet, it was kind of like Violet game play. I don't want to see you play it. I just want to see it. Oh my god. I think some of that might be because look at how rough this is. Okay. Immediate difference. Look at this. This is just like... Look at the difference. This looks like it's coming from engine footage. Like, obviously, the further away you get, the worse it gets. But look at that. Look at that. Look at the difference. That's insane. So it seems like they've definitely, like, improved. It definitely looks better. That's for sure. Nothing renders in well at all, even if it did. The textures are so low quality, it doesn't matter. It's true. I'm trying to find, like, a screenshot that's more mid-game play than just this here. Here we go. Yeah, this is what we're looking at for textures in Scarlet and Violet. This is about what we were looking at. This is a massive improvement. I mean, like, as much as I was kind of talking shit about it, massive, massive improvement. And ZA had better textures, but they were wrapped around a flat ass with no depth, wasting any work they put into them, yeah. Well, I think that a big issue with, like, ZA, at least that I had, was that it was very... For me, I think that it felt very empty. I've been saying this a long time about the Pokemon games. I think that a lot of them lack... they don't feel alive. I've said that for a long time. Even, like, the newer ones feel like they're not alive. I think Scarlet and Violet came pretty close, and I think Legends ZA totally lost it. They really dropped the ball on that aspect, I think. And I think that Pokemon Legends Arceus was really, really good. I really thoroughly enjoyed Legends Arceus. Excuse me. And I think they handled it better than the other ones. I think the, like, having a kind of open world, but not quite, was a pretty good way to handle it. And I think that the game mechanics were more enjoyable. I think a big thing that I felt disappointed with in Legends ZA was the combat was so janky. I felt. Yeah, the forced character of the new games doesn't add life. Agree. It does not. If anything, I feel like it's scrubbing it of what Pokemon... Because, like, here's the thing, right? You can't go so long and have the same game over and over and over again. Like, I am well aware of that. You have to change something. They're doing it wrong. I don't know what it is. Like, I just feel like you're doing it wrong. You're fucking it up. You're fucking it up. I don't know what you're doing that's fucking it up so badly, but you are fucking it up. It feels like they're trying to appeal to people versus, like, actually making it good. The Pokemon formula is so old these days. Well, that's what I mean. It's like there's nothing wrong with changing the formula, but you have to do more than just go to this place, beat up the thing, go to that place, beat up the thing. Because I think Scarlet and Violet is a perfect example of that. It's a perfect example of trying to do something different and failing miserably at it. Scarlet and Violet was okay. It was okay at best. At best, it was okay. But, Legends ZA, I feel like really fucking struggled. I don't know. Legends ZA felt very empty. Like, it just felt bland. Hi, Turfy. I don't know if I said that already, but hi. I do like that they're kind of tropical setting again, since Sun and Moon did. It was. I'm with you. I feel like Sun and Moon was kind of mediocre. It was okay. Hurtful Dot. I love Gen 7. I feel like I'm with Not on that one. It was kind of in my opinion, but I also really liked X and Y, and I know that's a very unpopular Pokemon game, so it's okay, Rose. You and I can sit in the odd one out boat. We can sit in the unliked Pokemon games boat together. I think that's some of the reason. I don't know. It looks like they might have some kind of I mean, I guess not. They probably aren't going to add that until later. But I imagine they will have some kind of character customization. I probably won't be as in-depth as Legends ZA, but I imagine they will have some kind of thing like that. Pom Bum is so cute. Oh my god, he's so fucking cute. Look at that face! Oh my god! That's the first time I've liked a starter Pokemon design this much in a very long time. He's fucking adorable. Another gripe that I have with this, though, and I thought about this last night that is kind of tangentially related, is I think the Switch 2 has so little reason for you to buy it that it's kind of like, eh. Like, I know that they're coming out at some point with a Splatoon spin-off that's not like a part of Splatoon, it's its own thing that they were trying to catch the Splatoon fans with, and now Pokemon. I bought one and I regret it. The games are too expensive. Yeah, it's kind of like mediocre. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that if I want to play Pokopia or this game, I have to buy a Switch 2, because I don't need to. Like, I have my OLED and it does just fine. So, I don't know. I have been waiting to get a Switch 2 though, for them to come out with a special version, because I ended up trading in my old Switch for the Splatoon 3 Switch, and I really enjoy it. I really like it, but they don't make him bipedal though, please, or if they do have him, no, they wouldn't make him bipedal. There's no way. I mean, I guess you could say that we thought that about a lot of other Pokemon though, so. He is the fire type. The fire types are notorious for ending up bipedal. But yeah, I hope that this ends up being actually like a good game and not mediocre. It already looks leagues better than, in my opinion, both ZA and Scarvy. Let me see. Legends ZA gameplay. Full game. Holy shit, this game is 24 hours long. Here we go. Let me see if we can find a spot that's like not in the middle of a wall or some shit. Yeah, see, like, already? I don't know. We'll see if we get further into it, what we think. The buildings are flat. It's... yeah, alright, let's see. Here we go. Let me make sure I'm on HD for this. I am. Yeah. Dude, one of my biggest... This is why ZA doesn't feel alive. This right here, this is like 75% of your gameplay is running through and looking at this. This is so fucking plain and bland and not enjoyable to look at. I think this looks leagues better. Like, it's not great, like, comparatively, like, to other games coming out now. This is not super great, but holy shit. What a fucking difference. My god. Running around a city where the background is just a rotating texture of the same fucking buildings you can't. No, 100%. This is already leagues better. This is a major improvement over both Scarvy and Legends ZA. This is terrible that this is the entirety of the game. Look at those textures. I mean, it looks like they really tried. It looks like they learned or like took inspo from Pokemon Snap and kind of applied it here. I really hope that it only improves. If they release it in this state, it's gonna be... I'm sure they're gonna get some backlash. It will get backlash, even if it looks like this. Like, your bar should not be, well, it looks better than the last time we did it. And I think that that's something that they're kind of being... They're being real careful, like, you're really treading a line if that's how you're looking at it. I'd be surprised if it came out better than what we see now. That's what I mean, is like, it's probably not going to get any better than this. I think whether they hit gold when it comes to balance of old and new games with Sword and Shield. I do think the game was too short, but it felt like Pokemon, even with the open world sections. I think, here's my thought. Like, here's what I think needs to change. And I know they never will, because it's just the type of company that Nintendo itself is. I think that they need to stop fighting so hard for their niche of portable and console. I think they need to stop. I think that it's good to have a portable console like the Switch, but I think it's time that they start moving to something different. I think they need to come out with their own console that is on par with the PS5 and the Xbox that can do bigger games like this. And I know that part of like the appeal for Pokemon, for many Pokemon fans, is that they can pick it up and take it anywhere. I know that is a big aspect of Pokemon games, but I think it's time that they change it. I think it's time to... all of like the older games you can go ahead and port to your older console or to your portable console or whatever. I think that it's time, in order for you to compete, I think you need to start working on your own console. If you want it to still be exclusive, that's fine, but you need to work on a console that has more power. I agree, but at the same time, they don't use the full capabilities for the Switch console when it comes to Pokemon. If they did, then I don't think there'd be much issue with it. I don't know, because what is another... I guess Legends, Arceus, and stuff like that. I mean, what's another game that you could compare to that they could improve and, like, make it better, to like, comparatively? I guess Monhun? What does Monhun look like on the Switch? Monhun, Switch... Do you think they're gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about if I type Monhun? Monster Hunter Rise, here we go. Tears of the Kingdom, yeah, all valid. Is Rise bad graphics too? I wanna see... is there like more open world stuff that I can look at? Tears of the Kingdom is probably more... Look at the new Mario Kart. Mario Kart is different. I'll go into that in a minute. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, huge difference. Why? Why is this the same thing over and over again? Just show me... Look at the fucking frames on that. Well, Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2 definitely looks better. That's for damn sure. Ah! I see! Look at this texture problem we have. It definitely looks better. It definitely looks better. But I still think that this has the same issue. Look at these textures back here. I still think that this suffers from the same, like, no texture, no depth that a lot of the other ones do. Mario Kart is different because there's less in it. As far as, like, yeah, it's not open world. What is this? Mario Kart, the new one? What is the new Mario Kart called? World? Yeah, the new Mario Kart is open world. But look, it still has... Oh my god, I just fucking had it. This has the same... It's not as egregious, but it... well, you know what? Maybe I'll take that back. It's definitely not as egregious. But I still say... I still think that this is different because Mario Kart has significantly less it has to have, like, stored in the game as well as load in at any given time. Mario Kart, I mean, even if it is loading it all in at once, you still don't have, I mean, maybe you do. I guess I should look into this before I say anything, but I don't know that you have as many moving parts as you do with Pokemon. Because as much as I am shitting on it, and I do think that they need to do better, I think a comparison like this isn't fair. I think a comparison with, like, Monster Hunter or Tears of the Kingdom is more accurate. But Tears of the Kingdom on either Switch console, well, the Switch 1 version of Tears of the Kingdom was not great either. That, I mean... Let's see if we can find the actual shot of, like, the resort. A top-down view. There we go. See, like, if we're really getting nitpicky, I don't know. I think this looks better than even the Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 1. Nope, go back. That was what I wanted, that frame right there. You almost had it. There we go. Arguably? Scarlet and Violet. Talk about Scarlet and Violet. You were just saying you wanted it to be more like Tears of the Kingdom quality. I'm telling you it is. Not that this is coming out for Switch 1, so it's not a fair comparison. So you know what? I'll tell you know what? That's fair. That's fair. We can go to the second version. See, I still think that even Tears of the Kingdom suffers from this back here. I think that this is a major improvement. Major improvement. Big improvement. I don't know if it's gonna retain it. I don't know if it's gonna get any better. We can hope, but I doubt it. Also, okay, side tangent. Kind of disappointing for a 30th anniversary announcement, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I always expect them to do something more interesting and cool. I mean, I guess they did the Pokemon XD, which is kind of neat, but I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think the Pokemon, it sucks because I think that it's getting to a point where, like, they're so big now that it's, like, whatever. But It definitely looks like they're improving at what it looks like. This is the Switch 2 version of Tears of the Kingdom. I think that it looks better than this, so surely it's gonna look better, you know? Like the new ones for the looks 6 for Switch, like they're finally trying to use the whole console. Yeah. And maybe it will look better. I doubt it, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on this one. Both like, man, your bar should not be. It looks better than last time, but also it does look better than last time. Excuse me. I do love that we might be able to go underwater for this one, which again is not something that we have not been able to do since like Gen 3. It has been a long time since we could do this. A long time. So maybe it'll turn out better than I think it will. I'm still on the fence. I will have to see more as it develops. It's not coming out for another year, so I mean, what else could they add? What else could they add in the span of a year? And probably, like, not until late next year, because that's usually when it comes out. It's around, like, Christmas time. One of the biggest problems the last 2 Pokemon games had graphically was the lack of lighting effects, causing everything to look even flatter. You know, I agree. Something that they only changed on the Switch 2 version, too. And I don't even know that it was a big enough difference. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It is. We'll just have to see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. I have some hopes for this one. It looks like it might be good. I'll wait until we get closer to release date because I don't know what they could have to add in another year. I'm sure they're ironing out all the bugs. Maybe make it a little bit prettier. I doubt it, but perhaps. But I was having the same thing after Sword and Shield, and then, yeah, exactly. So maybe. Pokopia, the other one they were showing, it does look, Pokopie. Pokopia looks like it would be fun. This, I did not realize, is going to be more of a Minecraft style Animal Crossing, like, mix. And Greedent looks really cute. I do think that Greedent looks cute. I didn't realize
Pokemon
that this was the kind of
on an outing.
game it was gonna be. I'm actually kind of intrigued. I'm kind of, looks like it might be good. I didn't realize this game was as big as it was. I wonder, I don't know if they go over this in other trailers. We can look more into other trailers. But I wonder if uh-oh, what's on Pokemon Center right now? Why are people queuing up at Pokemon Center? Probably to pre-order. Probably to pre-order something. There's nothing to queue up for. I don't know why though this is going on. Either way. Anyway. I've lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I didn't realize this was a full-on game. I don't know if it's going to be like where you go into dungeons and get things out of dungeons and then use them to craft. But I'm kind of intrigued. This game looks like it might actually be kind of decent. It looks like it might be good. So, I don't know. But does it warrant buying a whole new Switch? I don't know. That's like the essence of the issue is this is only going to be available for Switch 2. I think that they're pushing this. I think they're pushing their console pretty hard, which is a little, I don't like it. Which I know was like, that was a major switch when like Pokemon Let's Go came out. It was a big issue. But I don't know, man. Imagine having to write the official Pokemon YouTube channel instead of Pokemon Official. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, well. Ah, well. What can you do? What can you do? It's their channel name there, yeah. Buying a new Switch is such a gamble unless these games do well, because then when the Switch came out, the only selling point was the new Mario Kart. Well, yeah, and like I said, Pokemon, they were trying to catch like their Splatoon fan base as well, because they're supposed to be making a spin-off, excuse me, a Splatoon spin-off too. And I'm a little concerned about that too. Like, I'm concerned that I don't like that they're kind of really pushing to get people to buy it, and they did it with a spin-off game too. Not even like it's a standalone brand new Splatoon game. Like, it was a spin-off, and I don't even know. Let me see if I can find it. Splatoon Switch 2. Let's see. Splatoon Raiders, that's what it's called. Splatoon Raiders. Wow, look at those textures. Yeah, that's all we got. I mean, this is a full trailer, but I mean, this is what we as Splatoon fans need to look out for or look forward to on the new Switch. And thus far, I mean, we don't have a lot of information about it. So, I mean, I didn't think it's enough to validate buying a Switch 2. Generally hope across all AAA game companies that due to indie and AA companies coming up in sales and popularity while AAA drops every year, they will pull their heads out of their asses and work on something that has some real love in it, not just to push out a new game with the same label every year. I don't know that that's ever going to happen. I think with the way that things are going with AI in video games and just in general how things are going, I don't have a lot of hope. I don't have a lot of hope for a lot of big AAA companies. I think that they're gonna drop the ball on a lot more of these than we'd like to admit. Just because it's easier to produce AI slop, and it's cheaper, and it doesn't, I don't know. I think it just depends on how they look at their profits. It really depends on if they look at it as, well, we made more than if we made more than we spent, so it's like whatever. But I don't know. But I do think a lot of companies are gonna start doing this. Oh God, look, it's me. Hey guys. Now it happens to AAA companies losing so much money that they sell out and go bankrupt, which Ubisoft is very, very close to. Oh really? Ubisoft? Ubisoft. How about like something? Here we go. December 18th. Ubisoft is not doing well, and likely shared by its executives. They grapple with hemorrhaging money, financial abyss, Ubisoft's mounting debt. Here we go. Things have gotten so bad, Ubisoft might go bankrupt. Ubisoft not only has an unmet debt burden, but it's increased its debt significantly compared to last year. Non-IFRS debt stands at 1.1 billion with an IFRS net debt of 1.4. This is in pounds or whatever this is, though. I don't know what that is. Hold on, what is this? IFRS? What does that stand for? IFRS. For financial statements. Not for profit, responsible for developing global accounting. So they have a lot of debt in this place, it seems like. Wow. That's fucking wild. Companies the size likely won't go bankrupt. They may be subject to buyouts or significant restructuring. Will Ubisoft go bankrupt? Sooner or later we'll give up. I don't know. It looks like it's kind of like... I have a bunch of Ubi games on my backlog. Yeah. Aggressive does not mean they will cease to exist. Worthwhile assets will be sold off to someone. It looks like they might just sell off to another company. What properties? What? For going dumb and woke. Oh no, dumb and woke. It doesn't sell their IP, just New Venture for its IP. They own... This is the AI one. I don't want the AI fucking read. Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six For Honor. Oh, I didn't know Ubisoft owned For Honor. Avatar. They own Avatar. They don't own this IP, though, do they? Rainbow Six. Assassin's Creed. It just says franchises, so I assume that's what it means, though. Rainbow, here, games. God, the fact that they have 50,000 currencies on their website first is wild. For Honor's Ultimate Edition is $9, normally $90. Bitch, if that isn't the most, like... Please, we're desperate thing I've ever seen. Market, like, I don't know if this is actually how much it costs, but $90 fucking down to $9. That's a huge deal. That can't be right. That can't be the actual price of that game. There's no way, right? Ubi suck. Bungie is making... For Honor is too old. Well, yeah. It's hardly worth $10, yeah. And Bungie making another live service extraction shooter to add the many that are already out. If that flops too, then they're going to be following in the Ubisoft steps. A lot of Rainbow Six, Avatar, Assassin's Creed, Anno, Avatar, more fucking Call of Duty bullshit. Monopoly, guys. Can't let Ubisoft go under. We're not gonna be able to play Monopoly no more. You can't play Monopoly. Can't play new Monopoly. Far Cry. You know what? That's fair. Looking at a lot of these, I was working when they came out or like just got out of GameStop and everything. I can definitely see like a lot of games that did not do well. That's for sure. Everything that Ubisoft makes money off of right now is the live service shit like For Honor and Siege. However, Siege servers got hacked every damn weekend last time it happened on a large scale. The company lost like millions of dollars of in-game currency that was handed out for free. Wow. Did they come back for to the players on that? Or no? I mean, I guess the hackers probably took it all, huh? Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Black Flag. Yeah, a lot of these, it looks like, are not, did not perform well, or I heard, either I didn't hear anything about it, or I heard bad things about it. Thank you for asking me to drink water, Nira. Currency that was handed out with suppliers. Good win. Sucks for them, but good W on Ubisoft. Well, yeah. Uno! Okay, I was wondering. I thought there was something that I played from Ubisoft. That's it, the Uno. And the Uno fucking servers suck. They do. They are shitty. The Crescent Seeds that was good and felt like it should was Unity and Black Flag, yeah. Skull and Bones? Isn't that like the new competitor to Sea of Thieves? Skull and Bones, Ubisoft. 6 out of 10. 27% is very low. My god. Self-proclaimed quadruple A game. Ugh, leave Uno alone. Uno is good. The Ubisoft servers for it suck. I love Uno itself. It's new. It dropped in a quiet release because it was shit and no one cared about it. Well, yeah, because why wouldn't you just play Sea of Thieves? Isn't, like, Skull and Bones supposed to be more realistic? 9 out of 10, 4.1, 94%. What an insane, like, what a huge difference between the two. Both suck. Hey, I like Sea of Thieves. Be nice. Come on. Don't be a jerk. Come on, be nice. I liked Sea of Thieves. I played that game a lot. That's what got me started on streaming. Come on, be nice. This league's better, to be honest, when it came out. Not so much, but now it's great. Yeah, no, when it came out, it was definitely mediocre. But now, it's leagues better. They've added a tons of shit since I've last played, too, that I don't even know what all they've added. I'm sure as hell probably different than what I remember it being. That's for sure. I'm sure they added a bunch of new stuff. Vision, yeah. So like I was saying, all of this, like, I'm looking at all this and I'm like, yeah, either these games did not do super well when they came out, or I never heard about them again. Because usually, like, my thing with when people asked me how a game was, I would usually tell them, like, well, either it was fine and I never heard anything about it again, or I've heard bad things about it. Which, so, like, if I never heard about it again, I assumed it was either mediocre or bad. Because people would usually tell me if the game was really good or not. Assassin's Creed Origins was a downfall of the IP. I don't know anything about it to tell you. So Ubisoft, yeah, okay, but let's sit and think about this, right? Like, if the big real talk SOT was a gimmick game that quickly burned its candle. A gimmick game? What do you mean a gimmick game? I mean, what do you mean it was a gimmick game? Let me see. Other studio, because, like, Ubisoft has been downhill for a while. AAA studios heading for bankruptcy. I should change my fucking thing to just chatting, huh? I once had a thought that I'd join Ubisoft, but damn, how dumb that thought was. Trust busting themselves with layoffs. CT, while it was lacking out at the kind of beginning, I don't know if I'd call it a gimmick. Shit, then absolutely, but I don't know about a gimmick. That's what I was saying. I don't think it was a gimmick game, really, because the concept was there. I don't know that you could call that a gimmick. Our studio's going bankrupt. Hacker News. What the fuck is this? There's love put into that game for sure. Oh, yeah, 100%. I see the appeal of Sea of Thieves, but I just don't find it fun personally. Fun fact, so when I started streaming, a lot of the followers I have today, you guys probably never see, but that was the game that I started, and I played a lot of Sea of Thieves when I first started streaming. A lot. Like, I have over, like, 900 hours of Sea of Thieves on my, like, saved on my accounts, because that was the game I would stream, and it fucking worked. It worked for me. It definitely did. I enjoyed it a lot, but now I just have a hard time, you know? I made it a pirate legend, I think, but I just couldn't get into it, and that's totally fine. I could definitely see how that would happen, because I just couldn't play it anymore. I burnt myself out on it so bad. Investors brace for the end of AAA gaming. Gamers have been vindicated by the studio's investors, and the studios are not ready for the fall of the AAA gaming empire. VTuber. I saw that, VTuber. Private session, manage billions, outline blood expectation. The current AAA model may not survive the next 2 years. Information discussed in the investor meeting was under NDA and was all publicly available if difficult to find. Expansion hit AAA where it hurts. Oh, Kappa. Are they saying it's because of Kappa? California video game addiction legislation is still growing. Oh, litigation. This isn't what I care about. I feel like SOT shot themselves in the foot when they made private servers, made it so you never run into friendlies. Into friendlies? You mean bad guys? Also, as far as I'm aware, you can't have your own server in Sea of Thieves. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, if you want to do the friendly mode, I see what you're talking about. Private game servers are no game progression, yeah. Safer Seas, that's it. That's what it's called. Yeah. So they made something that was like a safer thing, which, I don't know, I feel like kind of defeats the point of the game. But whatever, you know, whatever. I'll say something that was very funny. The statistics of sales for AAA games compared to the AA and Indie wasn't even accurate because they included Baldur's Gate 3 in the AAA category as well as Expedition 33. Even though they're AA at most, they included them purely to boost the stats of the AA sales. Is Baldur's Gate considered indie? Not an indie game. I think it was a studio. It was over about 30 people. It's not an indie anymore. Independent of publishers, which means developers are free to prioritize their artistic direction. Not tied to any major publisher at this point. They have the resources of a AAA team, so I'd put them into that category and not indies. If you take studio size and available budget into consideration, no. So it depends. It looks like the people are saying that Baldur's Gate 3 is not considered an indie game. I don't know what a AA studio is. AA Games, Bandai Namco, Big Ben. Okay, studios that range from 50 to 100 people in size. If you the size of the studio and money used to make it to determine the category, they don't make AAA because of the team size, so they're in a gray area between AA and indie. Larian employs over 400 people. So if AAA is considered 100, what is a AAA publisher studio? Gaming. Alright, let's see. Video game, here we go. This might just the wiki. Let's go to wiki, guys. Major publisher, typically the higher development and marketing budget. The term originated, yeah. Alright. Increasingly fluid as development budgets rose and production pipelines grew more complex. Some industry commentators noted the escalating cost. Yeah, whatever. AAA plus. Highest selling or production values, AA. AA games are mid-market video games that typically have some professional development. They're typically outside of large first-party studios, major developers. These may be from larger teams of indie developers or smaller non-indie studios. AA studios tend to range from 50 to 100 people in size. So, I would say that Larian, according to this, probably fits under that AAA banner. Quadruple A. This is entitled Perfect Dark. Is Quadruple A. Beyond Good and Evil and Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones was pitched as a Quadruple A game. I know you said that earlier, Yellow. I swear they had less people. Nah, you're making a fool of yourself right now. Let's see. How many that's not how you spell members. Team members did Larian, when did Larian have before a ball BG3 release? Baldur's Gate companions, not what I want. How many? Maybe staff members. Okay, let's see. Layoffs suck. Yeah. Bioforce. Larian absolutely deserved the growth and success. Members Workforce. When did this post come out? 3 years ago? Baldur's Gate. Did Baldur's Gate come out? Okay, Baldur's Gate 3. Sorry. 2023? Fuck me, dude. I guess it is 3 years old already. Damn. It wasn't me, though. I didn't say anything of that. Did you not? Who said that Skull and Bones was a quadruple A game? It was the dev team I was thinking of. It doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, whether it's the dev team or the studio, if the studio employs more than 100 people, according to that wiki, that is no longer considered indie. They marketed it as one. I see. Thank you, Turfy. 350 to 400 devs. Not! Stop making yourself look silly! You got the answers right here! Drink water, thank you, Yellow. Yeah, so Baldur's Gate, so Larian is considered a AAA game. What was the other one? Oh yeah, Expedition. Expedition only had like 30 people on it, didn't it? Who developed Expedition? Let's see. 10 out of 10. Holy shit, that's a high mark. My god. Larian isn't a game. Well, yeah, shushy you. Sandfall, okay. Sandfall, studio size. 10 months ago. Interactive team in charge of creating this masterpiece. Expedition 33. Well, this doesn't tell me how many people were working there. 15 people started 4 years ago, and now 33 now in total. No, Clair Obscura was not made by 30 people. Alright, let's see. Culture being what it is, it keeps seeing this call is weaponized against the state of the game development in general. Even celebrations are often accompanied by variation on the phrase made by just 30 developers. It's gonna be impressed. I really agree. Yeah. In brief, Sandfall themselves are indeed 30 people. I counted maybe 34, but there's a few people pulling dual roles. So they're saying that even if it's not totally accurate, they're sitting at 60, which is still less than AAA. Hold on, wait. Technically, 33 had made more than 30 people make it. The main dev team was 30 people, but they hired a lot of contractors for it. I don't know why I explained shit. Nira, we're doing research in real time! AA tend to range from 50 to 100 people in size lanes. It's from 2021, so the range could have increased by a lot now. True. I don't know. I think most indie like games and studios for me at this point, I typically refer to as anything that was made with less than I don't know. I don't know. It's hard for me because I don't know enough about game dev. I don't know enough about game dev to say what is and isn't an indie. So I'm just reading off what I see. I don't know, I was thinking about Larry and the 150 devs total while really starting to work on Baldur's Gate, and as they work, they still got up to 100. Well, yeah, but still under the wiki, because I have no other source, that still counts as AAA. You want to back that up with a source? Which source? Which one? What did I say that needs to be backed up? I don't know. I guess like studio sizes. Oh no, I know what it is. I know my sources. I made it the fuck up. Oh my god, studio sizes gaming. Here we go. About classifications and how they're broken up. We agreed on some lines, specifically indie, small studio, small budget, and AAA. Very large studio, large budget, that we were having difficulty with to classify those games in between. For instance, indie may consist of low budget one-off games such as Super Meat Boy, Fez, Minecraft, Kerbal Space Program, while AAA would consist of big budget titles, often part of a yearly or semi-yearly series such as Halo, Assassin's Creed, and Mass Effect. Okay, so I have a question. Is a game like Minecraft? Minecraft started as an indie game. It is now something big O backed by Microsoft. Is it? I don't think it can. No, I no longer think it can be considered an indie game. I mean, discount as AAA as of Baldur's 3 while developing kind of lower tier AAA than what AAA used to mean. Minecraft is AAA, yeah. Now, definitely, yeah. Studios being considered indies should either be few in staffs or short on funds or both. Agreed. Agreed. Has been an indie game for it, yeah. Otherwise, it'll go up to AA, yeah. The significant funding behind them, not as big as expensive as AAA games. How about well-established but relatively small developers, such as Introversion, Defcon, Prison Architect? Would these still be considered indie due to their small size, despite being well-established? For that matter, what about some of the larger developers that aren't as aggressive as the big AAA companies? Developers like Blizzard and Valve, which have the money but don't push out the same game every year, would these be put in the same category as these mid-tier titles? Or are they group unto themselves? One suggestion I've seen is AA for the next level down. Where the line's drawn, would Valve and Blizzard be AA with developers like Paradox and Tripwire dropping to A, or would they all be AA? TLDR, some people seem to lump games into either indie or AAA, but what about those games that fall in between? What are the classifications of indie and AAA, even on the same... Yeah, okay. Blizzard post is aged as fuck. 11 years ago. Guys, have you seen that fucking Overwatch has dropped the 2 now? They're butchering the hell out of that game. It stopped being good a long time ago. Big games, small studios will continue to win and grow, while the mid-tier of games falls out of favor for the foreseeable future. Here's the thing, right, is whether you have a big studio, a small studio, or whatever, it depends on how much you give a shit about the game you're making. Now it's Activision Blizzard, and they fuck up everything to touch. Isn't Activision the ones who run Call of Duty? Aren't they the ones who own Call of Duty? What are their profits like? Blizzard, Activision, financials. Look to the description for designation for the games companies. AA was a max of 200 devs, a max of 50 million budget, with AAA being above the previous amount of devs and funding exceeding 100 million. 2022 annual reports. 2023. 2025. Different description for AA and AAA everywhere. Like, I think that's why so many people are asking what the line is. Where is the line drawn? Inner reports. Let's just see, is Activision heading towards bankruptcy? Not heading towards bankruptcy. Let's see. Value interesting. IO. Whatever the fuck that means. 1.9%. So Activision Blizzard is still going pretty strong, which makes sense because their games are full of fucking microtransactions. Full of microtransactions. Full of them. I'm gonna make rapidly so this generation's 5-year-old sons graduate from college, yeah. There's also gray areas like Team Cherry, who's a small dev team that had infinite money while making a song. That's true. That's true. I think it's only getting harder to compare to since big old AAA companies are losing so many devs and lowering that count while also allowing less funding for games. Well, generally for me, the way I look at it, like I would still count Silksong as an indie game because there were only a couple people working on it. So I think it depends more on the team size over the money, but I don't know if that's a line that's too strongly to draw on the sand. Maybe the line is way too blurred that people would just assume a successful game alone would suddenly turn a AA studio into AAA. Maybe. Well, because you only have to make one really good game or one really good IP, and suddenly you're fucking insane. Like, it's crazy. But that's stuff that happened with Silksong and Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight stayed a small studio even after they got all that money, so. It's wild. It's crazy. Like, the game standards for games have changed so much. Let's see what the top AAA games are, because we know the indies are doing better right now, but. It's similar to Mugenics that was made by a good dev who made a great IP. Binding of Isaac, dude made a bank and is still a solo dev, yeah. Let's see here. Top AAA game. That's AI. I don't want that. You don't listen to what AI tells you because it could tell you bullshit. This is what you're excited for. AAA, best games, and upcoming releases. Fuck a clanker. You joke, but like, how many of you would? Top 20 AAA games. Here we go. This is not going in order. This is just talking about like what. So Red Dead Redemption 2, BioShock Infinite, Last of Us, Uncharted, Dragon Age, Batman, Grand Theft Auto, Mass Effect, BioShock, Elder Scrolls, Metal Gear, Assassin's Creed, Red Dead, Borderlands, Resident Evil. Resident Evil is one of the newer ones. I think Red Dead was the newest on this list. Spider-Man came in. Okay, this is really sad. It's sad to see that most of these games came out 10 years ago, and that's what the best ones are. That's really fucking sad to see. Seen the host hyper-realistic robots? Which ones? Depends on why you're back in question. What hyper-realistic ones? The ones that are like powered by AI or whatever? We should have separating for studios and games to avoid this weird confusion. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, right? Is like, it still makes, like, looking at this, even on this list, created 7 years ago. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Top AAA games of all time. 8 months ago. 2026. Let's see. Alright, let's see here. What are AAA games? Yeah. Did you know almost 70%? I don't care about this. Just some of the top ones. Kingdom Come. I'd never heard about this. Has anybody ever played Kingdom Come? I don't know what the fuck this game is. Middle Ages, sequel to one of the popular AAA games, Kingdom Come. Never played it, but it sold well. Did it? Okay, so we have one that was actually... Elden Ring Night Rain. I heard mixed stuff about this one. I heard mixed stuff. I heard that people who enjoy, like, Dark Souls and everything didn't like this one as much, or maybe I'm thinking of something different. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. But I didn't know this one did as well as it did. Claire Obscure. Is that AAA? Can you count this? If through the 33rd, blah, 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 blah. One of the best AAA games. So they're counting Claire Obscure as a AAA game. Which, I don't know, I think we already established that doesn't fall under AAA. But I don't know. I wouldn't call it AAA in terms of games, maybe? Like, in terms of quality, you mean? Maybe? Well, let's see. What do you count as AAA games? High-fidelity games made by large teams, usually consisting of hundreds of artists, developers, and designers with the usage of advanced cutting-edge technologies and huge budgets. Well, what was Expedition budget? 10 million. Less than 10 million. That's still a lot of money. It's still a lot. 10 million. Yeah, that's still a lot of money. I don't know that I'd call that like AAA, but that's still a lot of money. I don't think this list is accurate, but that's nitpicking. I don't think this that Clair Obscura is a AAA game, but we'll take that out of the list for our own comparison. Dune Awakening. Did Dune do well? 2025 best AAA games. It sucks because I don't know enough about some of these. Best indie game last year. Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't really count it as a AAA. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Split Fiction. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. As much as I loved Split Fiction, I don't think that it was one of the best games ever. I still think that It Takes Two was significantly better. Those are all games that are released last year. Well, it's still, I mean, we can, okay, let's see. Top AAA games of all time. But we want something recent. 2026, Civilization. Split Fiction should only be a AA. I don't know. Split Fiction was okay. I don't know that I would call it the best, but I think that It Takes Two was better, but single player games. Best games of all time. Here we go. Let's try this. I love Split Fiction. I thought it was good. I just think that It Takes Two was better. Let's see. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Soul Calibur, Grand Theft Auto 5, which is still selling, so. I see Shadows being on the top, any top list is yes. Super Mario Galaxy, Legend of Zelda, the other one that I can't remember right now. Depends on what you mean by best game, yeah. Takes Two didn't have any Exploding Sun level. That's, you're not wrong. I'm sorry. Maybe this is wrong of me, but this is in the top. Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's not my game, and I don't care. Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, come on! Wait a goddamn minute. You cannot. No. Is this the same fucking game? What? Oh wait, was that Grand Theft Auto 4? Okay. Okay, this was 4. All right. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's fine. I'm over it. Super Mario got, man, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate should be whatever. I don't care. Best games of all time. All right, let's see. So these are all like let's see. So these are all like big studios. Maybe not this one. I don't know who made this. I don't know who made that one. Big studios. But look at these release dates. So we got 1998, 1999, 2008, 2007, 2010, 2017. I am not seeing anything in here recent. 2023 is the most recent with Baldur's Gate. But that wasn't, I mean, that would be AAA, yeah. Let's see top games all the time. We got Skyrim, then a little lower we got Skyrim, but if you look at that, we got Skyrim and then Skyrim. 2021, okay. The House in Fact. Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls. Bethesda sucks at making games. I know some people really liked Skyrim, though. This is only based on Metascore, so the list doesn't feel utterly right. No, I agree with you, but it's the most cohesive thing we've found to a fucking list. Best AAA games in the past 2 years. I don't want 2 years. I just want... Fortnite? The Sims? 4? The most microtransaction I don't think this list is very good, guys. I don't think this list is very good. The shit out of Skyrim, even without modding now, it should have been overtaken with better RPGs, but nothing else has had the staying power, yeah. Bethesda releases broken messes and relies on their fanbase to fix it for them. I know, though, that some people really genuinely enjoy Skyrim, and I understand that some people love, like, the world and the gameplay, so... I don't judge you. If you like it, I'm glad you do. I've been playing a Pokemon fan for almost 10-some years, 20 years almost. I'm not the one to blame you. I am not the one to blame you. Hogwarts Legacy. Ew! Baldur's Gate. The Witcher. Jedi. Fallen Order. I'm gonna go on a little rant. I don't care if it's a hot take, I'm doing it. I am annoyed that people will rank games like this in the top games that have come out and not also rank Pokemon next beside it, because they have the same problem, the same issue. It's the same game over and over and over again. They just change the players, from what I understand. So, I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair that you can put one above the other. I don't think there's a way we can... Let's say, like, top AAA games of... best AAA games of the past 10 years. Let's do that one. Actually, much plays. Let's see. Last 10 years are actually must plays. Cyberpunk, but only with the DLC. DLC turns an 8-10 out of 10-10 game. And it was certainly rough on launch, but it's grown in one of the untreated games. I think it's worth the price. RDR2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, Returnal, Titanfall 2. Oh, Titanfall. Yeah, but ball and gun gamers don't play Pokemon, which is silly. Sports games are just gotcha for weenies. It's either seeding or full of bias, yeah. AAA games. AAA game art studio. What the fuck is this? Oh, is this the one that I was just looking at? No official specification related to game rating featuring a list of AAA games. 1A or B tier projects. However, you might hear such names frequently. These titles are informal divisions of applications. They help you understand their approximate quality. What is a AAA game? As a high-budget application created by a large and popular corporation from the gaming industry. AAA titles are usually popular before the release and offer a nicely detailed script. Their graphics and gameplay should also match expectations, making them the best. A list of popular games is next. Is this an AI fucking... Is this an AI written fucking article? That's not something that people would usually say. Whatever, alright. Assassin's Creed, Battlefield 1, Metro Exodus, Grand Theft Auto 5, Far Cry 3. Hold on, storyline, a good plot. Side quests. This... What AAA gaming world is? Question mark. It is a location where all the actions take place. There are linear similar worlds of worlds. This feels fucking gross. We'll also discuss products that were popular before 2020. Went back to bed, have worked my 5th 12-hour shift in a row. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Nira. Go back to bed. You poor bean. Modern Warfare 2, Hogwarts Legacy, Dead Space. I have heard Dead Space was really good. Here we'll mention... God, the way that this person writes is either... Oh, look! A Pokemon game! It's one of the... I mean, I guess they picked the best one that came out recently. I can't blame them for that. Red Dead Redemption. Ah, well. Detroit Become Human, I heard, was really good. God of War Ragnarok. Apex Legends was like... I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just, there's a whole lot of... I don't know. I see what people are saying, though. The AAA is kind of dying. A lot more indies seem to be taking over, or smaller studios. But I think there needs to be... And I know it's all subjective, but I think that there needs to be a new category that's like actually gave a shit. Because whether you're an indie studio or a AAA studio, it's obvious when you actually care. And I think that's something we need to start rating games on, because I feel like it's an easier way, like, to admit whether or not you like something if you can understand that they really gave a shit about it. You know what I mean? Like, if you make, like, its own thing where you're like, I had the most amount of love put into it, I think that people would actually, like, be like, okay, well, it's not for me, I don't like it, but I can tell that they actually gave a shit about it, you know what I mean? Thank you for having me drink water. So, but I know that I am one of those people, like, that's something I look at in games. I'm not a huge game player, like, there isn't a lot. You can stream Dead Space if you want. Isn't it a horror game? No. Not right now, anyway. Or not for a short while. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's kind of whatever. It is whatever. But... Oh. I'm tired. I got up early. So, that is going to be where we end stream today, probably. Let me get back to where I belong. Where I belong. Where I belong. Oh, fuck it. You know what? I'm okay being big right now. Oh, fuck. Scoot, scoot. There we go. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for today. I know I started early, which means we're ending early, and I'm still really tired. I didn't quite sleep. I didn't quite get as much sleep as I need to. I'll be working on other things in the background. But thank you, everybody, for coming. I really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna work more on my YouTube stuff, more shorts coming up of me playing Helldivers. Because let me tell you, it's a treat. And I will see you all, not tomorrow, but on Monday, probably. Alright. Bye!